For the fam.
Hold on. Dang. Where is it at? Here it is.
Stats say I'm losing, but do they love me or they hate me? That shit get confusing. Used to show up all the time to support folks, but then I had to fall back like autumn haze.
Because you may have something that people can never have. A motherfucker have more money than you. They can have more houses, cars, whatever the fuck. They can have whatever. And they think that that's supposed to make them be better than you.
Yeah. CMW Hayes. Come on, people with me. Yeah. For the fam, 8070 TV. Talk business with me, know I've been the G. Up early and I'm going to sleep late. Just so I can go for mine and get. No, I say it from my chest, I rep the Midwest. Niggas be acting like they tough, we not into that. I front the liquor store, serving with the pack. Eating a box of rice, know I got the strap. But them old schools clean like a new ball. Standing tall like the arch, I ain't finna fall. Used to be on Hall Street, they used to race cars. Cops come speed off, we ain't getting caught. From an era where clock chasing meant you had power.
Oh.
Yeah. Everything sound great. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what it do, what the business is. You already know what time this is. You're back with us once again, and it's Wednesday, kid, and you know what time. Hey, look, well, I don't know what that was. Look.
He said he got a freestyle theme song.
Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all, hey, right back with it.
And you did?
Wednesday, we right back with it. You Ain't Lying podcast. It is I, CMW Hayes, and that's my dog, DJ KillZown. Hold on, look. DJ KillZown Jones. Look, I can't say it right today. Come on, man, say it with me. DJ KillZown Jones. You feel me? I couldn't say it right today. I got tongue twisted on that one. Yeah, what's the word, my bro?
Not much, man. I forgot we got to come up with another intro bumper because they put their Corvette coupe up on the streaming platform.
Man, don't worry about that, man. And salute to my boy Currency, bro.
Currency, man, look, he killed you on your own song, and send me that clip so I can post it and be like, "Hey, man, he killed you on your own song, bro."
Spitter, don't believe that.
Then hold on. Then
that's
when they
my
start
dog, though, Spitter. But trust me,
they
Spitter
start doing the video. And hey, I'm finna speed into existence. We gonna post it. It's gonna go viral, and then he gonna be in the video on the remix.
Look, Spitter did his thing, and my Uncle Al did his thing on there, man.
He said his Uncle Al.
Hey, my Uncle Alchemist, man. Hey, but they know that's why. Hey, that's where I get the motivation from and the inspiration from. To be honest, when I did that song at the time, I just knew it was an Alchemist beat, and somehow I don't think it was even titled with Currency in there at the time until I went back and really peeped game. And I heard it and I was like, that's crazy. See, times like that for me just made me feel like my beat selection be right on the point.
Be right on time with it.
Then when I find out what song it is, I'll be like, oh, that's crazy. Because I was on like a little run for a little minute to where when I do freestyle tracks, sometimes I just pick beats, and sometimes I don't even hear the original song. Maybe if it's one of them songs, but that was one of them times that I didn't hear the original song first. I did mine first, then I heard the original song.
You know what? Alchemist do be putting them beats out there though. Like he be.
Oh yeah, fact.
He do be one of the only producers that I know that does the like his instrumentals is everywhere. Like he puts out instrumental albums. Like he just put out the last one. He just put out this thing of ours. Got the instrumentals to the joints on there. Then I went back to what was the one that he had Hold You Down on there.
Yeah.
What was it
Oh,
called?
man, there's a
Man.
few of them. It's a few producers out there that will give you the beat tape,
Mm-hmm.
but that's just being real, man. I mean, that's because they understand that music also, just the beats itself is also important than just the words being on the
Mm-hmm.
thing. What
For
you been
sure.
up to, man? You been straight?
Yeah, man, just been streaming, and we did the interview with Durs from Mike Check Global this last week. Last week is doing numbers.
Yeah.
Um, we had to put Beats and Bis podcast on the Patreon. I gotta drop that when we get up off of here on there. I'm cooking up for my Patreon people, and me and Hayes, we still kicking around stuff for the Patreon, the You Ain't Lying podcast Patreon. We might have some phone calls or something for y'all that we be, we just be talking. You know what I'm saying? But
And then, man, then I get why you say the phone calls, because that's where we really talk it too. Like we talk uncanny on some of them. Like we ain't kind of
mhm.
watching what we saying. Man,
Yeah.
it's a different vibe when you talking from the world and when you talking privately. But
You know what? I was just watching Jody Breeze, and he was just saying, man, that he don't allow the media or society to censor him. Like he was like he was on there with Beehive Wicked, and they
yeah,
was
I
just
think that.
they was yeah, he was just like, man, I ain't finna, I'm not finna censor myself, man. This truth, this is my truth, and this is the truth that I'm rolling with. I might get in
Mhm.
trouble for it, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead on and say what I got to say. And so I feel like when you get out there, man, and you start saying what you gotta say, you
Yeah.
gotta live with whatever consequence come with it. See, with us, can't
Yeah.
nobody fire us. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, my thing is I don't even go into situations where I feel like I gotta apologize. If I gotta speak on something already that I feel like I'm gonna get some backlash for, I ain't gonna speak on it, because everything don't require a response. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but yeah, that's something to look forward to, man, down the road. You
Yeah.
know.
Good. All good. Man, I
What
had
you been
seen.
up to
Uh,
though?
man, pretty much, man. Just taking care of the fam, man. Taking care of myself and the fam. Work.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to figure out, just doing this music
Mm-hmm.
and trying to say, no, not trying, staying consistent.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like one of the
Definitely.
homies told me, we don't try, we do. You feel me?
Yep. What did Yoda say on Star Wars? Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah. You feel me? But that's it for real,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Oh, now I gotta get that handy dandy water. That a
Blessed,
podcast.
bro. Blessed for real. God is great.
For real, man.
That's what we gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Being blessed. That's what we been doing. I've been doing. Staying blessed, man. The fam. Man, I had seen I guess it's a meme. I had seen Biggs Burt, man, the co-founder of Rockefeller.
Oh yeah.
Biggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Older brother.
Oh, okay. He gonna go out. No, but man, I seen Biggs say, man, how can you move in silence if all you want is the applause?
Ooh.
Yeah. Elaborate.
I just think because they come from that era of really being out on the streets hustling, and him, Dame, Jay-Z, Irv, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all, Fat Joe was saying the other day, he said, man, once everybody started getting them millions, then everybody changed. But at first, we was all coming up together. We was all looking out for each other. The reason that the New York hip hop scene is what it is in our time is because we seen them, you know what I'm saying, get
Yeah.
together and do their thing. So, and that was on the street level, but they was keeping that low. We only know them as rappers, and then they came out
Yeah.
as the years progressed. We start seeing them come, because when they all first dropped, they wasn't talking about their gangster business. You know what I'm saying, on the tracks for
Yeah.
real. It was just about having the cars and the clothes and the neighborhood and stuff like that. They was more so off of the mold of like Big Daddy Kane and
Yeah.
Grandmaster Flash and stuff like that. It was, Biggie was the one that kind of started that street talk. But even then, they didn't really start getting deep into that until they all got off of papers. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them. And I just feel like if you're doing something, from him saying that and coming from that standpoint, if you're doing something and you doing it for your benefit, or you doing it for because you actually love doing it or it gets you paid, you don't need a whole bunch of attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember seeing Nav, and I love Nav. Nav is the Weeknd's artist. I was putting
Yeah,
names down on him recently.
yeah.
He bought a Lambo truck. He was the first person that had a Lambo truck, and he went and parked it outside
He
of this
produced too, man.
hotel. Yeah, he produced. He a dynamite producer too. So
Yeah,
he
Nav
had
hard.
parked. He parked outside of this hotel where he knew TMZ was gonna be at,
Did he, man?
and yeah, and they didn't care. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care that he was iced out and all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? His stock's starting to raise now, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody, I feel like innately, a lot of people like to be flashy, like to be out there when they doing something because they want that recognition to be like, they want recognition from their peers, they want recognition from the bosses, they want recognition from the ladies, they want recognition from their family or their neighborhood. But Big's right on the money for that, because if you doing it for the right reason, which is if you doing, you know what I'm saying, if you doing what's pleasing unto God and pleasing unto yourself, then you don't need nobody else to
You
validate.
ain't worry about no applause.
Exactly.
Man, I pretty much feel like, man, that you on the right money with that, because I feel like that statement for people who actually go out and do things just to only try to just show you to see the reaction of somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
If you going out just to go buy certain clothes to just put on social media just to stun on people, or just to see how many likes and comments you gonna get, then you doing it for just the applause.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to see, man, how many likes and comments, man, or maybe that just be what feeds you to go do that type stuff.
I mean, I feel like, when I was younger, I said to myself that I was going to, grow, get older and get a car and be able to go different places and travel
That's
and stuff
fine.
like that. And I realized, like, I'm going to tell you, man, when I went to E3, right, my
Yeah.
soul, at first, I wanted to go to E3 because, it was a lifelong dream. You know what I'm saying? It was something that, normal people couldn't really go to. You had to be in the industry and stuff like that. And then God made a way for me to go. And the whole time I was on the phone with Breezy, shout out to Breezy Beats and Biz Podcast. But the whole time I was on the phone with Breezy, like, man, them dudes, they was hating on us and they was da 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 da. And I was over there flexing, like, yeah, I'm going. I'm out here. Woo woo. Now, they all start hitting me up like I was going in the industry. But I wasn't going in the industry. And when I touched down there, man, and when I was walking through the neighborhoods and stuff, because I was in Koreatown, I didn't go to the hood. I ain't go to Compton, I ain't go to Watts, I ain't go to Slauson. But I was walking downtown and in between there and Koreatown, because that's right there together. So
Yeah.
I was seeing the homeless people and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, seeing people laying out on the streets, and like it was people in tents and stuff like that. It was crazy. So I was thinking to myself, man, look how blessed I am. I ain't even think about the people that I got into it with. Like all that stuff started to leave me, you know what I'm saying? And every now and then, them old senior citizens may be trying to, kick up dust, but it's like, bro, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go y'all way, I go my way. You know what I'm saying? And then I realized I got caught up in the hype. Like I'm on there posting every little post. I'm in the bathroom at my house. I'm at the baggage claim taking a picture. I'm at the airport. I'm at Roscoe's. I'm at this
You
place.
just
I'm at
showing
this
it
place.
all everywhere. You just doing it.
I was just letting everybody know. You can go back on Facebook.
But I think in that case, that's cool, man. I think like he talking about for the people like that you supposed to be making moves, but your intentions on letting it like just letting the world or the people around you know every little thing just for you to get that validation. When it's like you don't need a validation from nobody.
Yeah, hey, but it's the same thing though, because I was more so thinking like, I was trying to show it off like I'm out here. I'm doing the damn thing. y'all, y'all can't stop me. Woo, wooty, wooty, woo. Like, that was the thing. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing. That was the main driving force. I had
Yeah.
to open up that window. Hey, it was hot up in here, boy.
Boy, you hot.
Anyway, yeah, but it was the main driving force. So some people get caught up into buying that car so they could get in that car shined up with the 4G autos on there, and they ride down the street in that car with the limo tents and that's why we were just
But
talking.
it's
We were
only
just talking.
but it's only become something when they actual intentions on I'm gonna go ride down and stunt. Not just because you want something nice. You can have nice things, then there ain't no problem. But it's only become a problem when you got it just to stunt. Or not even
Exactly.
stunt, just to fulfill, I guess, something that you want like to feel like that you want to feel validated from somebody.
I mean, that's different because you're
Ooh,
doing it for yourself.
that's two different things. If you're doing it for yourself, that's different. But if you're doing it just to get validated for yourself, to feel, like you should feel like a jackass if you just spending money on something just to feel like you want people to big you up because you got on some designer clothes or you hopping out the foreign car. You want somebody to big you up.
Let me ask you this question: if that's the case, do a lot of men? You know what I'm saying? Like, they buy cars and get houses and apartments and stuff so they can get with women. Because you gotta think we all like that then. Because you know what I'm saying. Like, if
I'm
you
gonna
ain't
say,
finna move
yeah,
your
they do that. Wow. I mean, I'm just trying to give people more credit than just to doubt to think that you just solely getting these things because you gotta have the money to do it. Like, you silly if you just got the money to do these things, but you're doing it for that reason. I'm not thinking nobody doing it for this reason. Solely just doing it to feel like, man, I'm finna go buy this such and such type of belt or this car just to ride past the club and see everybody taking pictures and pointing.
Yeah, I mean, people be doing that because you gotta think of the music that's coming out. Everything is murder, 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 kill, 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 op, op, op. You know what I'm saying? Like, they doing it because they know it's cool. Like, they making a dance, they singing murder, they dancing to murder. You know what I'm saying? They doing
They
all of that
are,
to some
man.
murder.
They are. That's
That
crazy.
I'm just saying, or it's some twerking, or it's some scamming, or
But yeah,
it's some only fanning. You know what I'm saying? It's some
they
all.
thinking about the ops. That's crazy.
Yeah, they do. They just, I mean, for real, they like that Who I Smoke song. Like, the dudes was on there singing about, they was just singing murder. Like, but they doing it because they feel like, because a lot of the cat, then you scroll down, a lot of the cats, Instagrams, a lot of the cats, like the video man pages. What is on them pages, Hayes? Murder. That's what's on them pages. Hella guns, hella
Damn,
Hellcats and Trackhawks and all of that. All of that's on there, Hayes. All of that is on there. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, people do stuff to get validated. Like me, I bought some Air Force Ones because Nelly and them was singing about it, and I knew if I had some forces on, I was gonna be looking fresh. And if a girl saw me in them forces, they gonna be, they gonna be
so
checking me out. I
so it
got
sounds like, man, everybody is a victim of it, but I guess it's just when do you realize it? I guess when do you realize it and stop it?
I
And what are
mean,
some examples that you would even say in music of people who move in silence to be like a great example?
J. Cole. J. Cole,
Kendrick,
you
what
don't
Kendrick
hear
and
or see
Cole.
J. Cole, Kendrick, Future, you don't really see nothing about. Like, you hear about him and the baby
Yeah,
mamas, but you don't hear Future in the blogs like that. Like, the females is what's keeping him in the blogs. But you
yeah,
don't see him doing nothing stupid on social media. He be out here living life. He be out here doing
right.
his thing.
Because the recent
Drake,
thing we just heard of him was that little snippet from the Kodak Black song.
yeah, he did that because he knew that. First of all, he just put it out there. That's a 42 Doug song, but he just
Oh
put that
yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
He just
42.
put that out. Yeah, he just put it out. It's coming out Friday. He knew what he doing because he know everybody gonna talk about it. But other than that, you don't see Future out here like Erica Mena and Safari, where every 5 minutes they or Cardi B and Offset, every 5 minutes they you know, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
hey,
I don't know. I just feel like, man, if you out here doing stuff for the approval of anybody, that's lame. You should. That's lame, flat out. Do you, man, for you, and don't even care who acknowledges. As long as the people in your household, and not even sometimes that, because you gotta have your own mind, your own brain to just. Sometimes, man, sometimes you gotta be the first
facts,
and the only one. Like,
facts.
to just be riding your own wave. You hear me?
You can't live like trying to impress mama.
I tell my kids that all the time, bro. Look, man, do your own thing, man. Don't even trip out with nobody else.
Facts.
Rock what you rock, do what you do. I'm telling you, it's that simple, bro. Because when you get caught up in trying to, man, oh, these group of people doing this, so let me do that with them, or let me, nah, bro. Now you being lame, and now you being a follower.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, bro. But doing something for the applause or for the approval, lame. Don't do it. Don't do it, and don't play yourself.
For real, be a original individual. You know what I'm saying?
Be an original individual with residual.
I was just gonna say, boy.
Rapidy.
Yeah, I was finna hit him with something, man. But anyway, yeah.
Man, we say consistency, hard work gonna pay off, and here's why. Let me tell you, man, being consistent, bro. Like, man, I just had a homeboy, bro. He hit me up, and he was just like, bro, I've been seeing you, bro. Like, just keep going. And I'm telling you, and something he said, and it was that consistency where he say, bro, you being consistent, keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So not only is you gonna feel it yourself, but other people around gonna see how serious you is when you being consistent and dropping good work at the same time with it. Because I feel like it gotta be something good out of it now. Because you can just be dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Missing. Just because it's mediocre, or maybe people ain't tapped into it because it look a certain way, or maybe it just could be a whole bunch of reasons why. But I'm telling you, bro, people see and they can feel when you being genuine and being consistent and really like just really being about it.
Facts.
Really walking in what you talk.
Facts. It's like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And as far as for me,
that's one of my
like,
big
huh?
No, I was just saying that salute to the homie too, that they hit me up, and that's one of my big homies.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like, you know, I look at it like this. When they look like, as for myself, you see me every day mashing, and you know, sometimes I have a video that'll go viral, sometimes I don't. But my intention is never to, you know, just be jumping out here going viral. Like, if it happened, it happened. You know what I'm saying? And then you also got to take into account too that it's not always like, sometimes it ain't always about it's sometimes about the journey too, because you could be mashing. Like, I look at Currency, right? Currency ain't never necessarily been a superstar artist. You know what I'm saying? Starlito ain't never been a superstar artist. Don Tripp ain't never been a superstar artist. And there's some other people we can name that ain't really been like a super. They might have had a hit or two, but they not really a superstar like that. You know what I'm saying? But they cultivated a fan base that they able to live their life, and they started different businesses, and they started doing different things to where now you know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know them for all of these different things, and you know them for music. You might know them for having their own strain or dispensary, or they might have a bomb merch line, people rocking the merch. You know what I'm saying? Like, They might have, you know, a towing company. They
It's a
might
puzzle
have,
of things, man.
yeah, and they still rap it, and then they get to put all that stuff on, and they
Because
get to live.
initially, the music is the first thing that made you even rock with them in the first place.
Exactly. But then it's then the people that come along the way, like it's people that seen me rocking merch, right? That wanted to get merch but they just knowing me. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know necessarily the videos and stuff like that.
They
And
ain't even
so,
tapped in like that, but they know it's you that's doing it, so they just want to support and just buy the shirt, buy some merch,
exactly.
period.
Exactly. So you gotta enjoy the journey too till you get to where
But you
you
build up.
want yeah, you build up to
That's the journey there, because them same people that you're talking about, they may hear what you're doing, and they may see every time you talk to them, man, and they either hearing you talk about your new ventures or what you got going, or you be doing this and that. Then next time they see you, you saying, man, you got some merch. Right then and there, they can tap in with you. But that's what they gonna tap in. Oh, cool, man. You got a shirt. You got a
yep.
mat. You got a coffee cup. You got
You
a
got
this. You
you
got a
got a
phone.
song, you got a podcast, whatever it is, man. And then
Yeah.
you know, I feel like everybody gonna have their day if they out here mashing. Everybody gonna have their time and they, you know,
Yeah.
so it's just you
You
just
gotta
gotta
get in
get
that
out here.
groove, actually.
Yeah, you
Gotta
gotta
get
get
in
out
that
here and make
groove,
it happen.
actually. And that good old money will slow you down if you ain't got it right then and there. I promise you. That old money gonna slow you down. That's why you gotta go get it.
Yep.
And patience too, because like we saying, if you ain't got no money to go do certain things, when you got downtime while you making that money, you could be doing something. I don't know what it is for you, but you can figure out what you could be doing. I know for me, sometimes I be having downtime. I be on some, man, I gotta write, or I gotta stay sharp. Be freestyling, I gotta do something, because you just never know when that time gonna come where I'm gonna need these rhymes, and I'm gonna need to be sharp on this freestyle. So I'm gonna go around some people, and they gonna put a beat on. So
Yeah.
that time I'm sitting back watching Netflix, I could have been sharpening my skills. I
Yep.
could have been watching some type of documentary or something about something. I mean, man, it's cool still to watch Netflix and do, like, and go out and kick it, but you for sure gotta find time to do something with your craft in your downtime.
I just said on the live stream earlier this week, I said yo mashing, the time that you mashing, you gotta balance your life and your work life, your mashing and your mashing / passion.
Yeah.
And then your time to kick it. Like your time to kick it should be this much in comparison to your work, because your work time already cut out for you. That's another small smidge of the time, whether it's 5, 6 hours, 7, 8 hours, 10 hours. Like you gotta do that regardless. But your mashing should take up a majority of that other time because you got sleep. You got the same 24 hours in the day. So if you working from 6 to 8 hours, you know what I'm saying? That's leaves you with I'm trying to make sure I get it 6 to 18 hours left. You know what I'm saying? Then another 8. So you got, you know what I'm saying? You got 16 hours to work and sleep. And then you got another 12 hours to get your ground. No, I'm tripping. Let me
Well,
make
that's
sure I
gonna
get it
leave
right.
that's gonna leave you with like
Uh,
4 hours.
you know what I'm saying? You
That's
got
gonna leave you with 8
you got
hours.
12. No, I'm
That's
tripping.
gonna leave you with
You got 12 hours to sleep and work, and you got 12 hours to get your mashing on and eat on whatever else you got going on. So if you got 12 hours to sleep, go to work, you know what I'm saying? You should have your other 12
But if
hours
you
to
break
do
them up,
editing.
those it's only 8, 8, and 8.
Yeah, you're right.
So
You're right.
so you for sure might be working 8 hours. Then how long are you sleeping? Because you're not sleeping for 8 hours straight. So you may be sleeping maybe 5 or 6 hours, but then you got another set of 8 hours left.
Exactly. So, you should
12
be
hours
mashing. That's what I'm saying. You should be mashing the rest of that time you ain't working, eating, or sleeping. And then have maybe a little bit of time to where you just ain't doing nothing, you just chilling. And I ain't just talking about working your craft. Like you see us on every day, 7 days a week. You see me on 7 days a week. I'm trying to find now. I gotta find some time in between. After I get through
Yeah,
sleeping and working, I gotta go out and take a little break. But
yeah,
in that couple hours, I done walked around, I done ate something, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I didn't try to read something, I didn't try to get into the Bible or something like that. Then I mash. Then at the end of the mashing, I might go kill with the family or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
then, after that, it's time to do it all over again. You know.
But it's a
So,
balance now at this point because you done been so consistent with it for so long that man, and you done figured everything else out around it.
yep. And you gotta be
So
versatile with it because things might happen. You know what
see,
I'm
people
saying?
who already doing it go understand, but for the person who ain't even started, you know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't started on nothing or even started that journey yet, then yeah, then you gonna feel like ain't nothing popping or ain't nothing shaking because you yourself ain't got the train going.
Exactly.
You
I
just
run into people so many times, Hayes, that they think that just because they started doing something yesterday, that it's supposed to just jump and they supposed to just be getting all type of money and bread all out the, you know what I'm saying? They thinking it's supposed to just happen right now. And it don't work like that. It don't happen like that, you
yeah.
know. So
First and foremost, the idea, then is the actual prototype of the concept of it. Then you actually got to put it into play.
facts.
You got to put it into play.
Facts.
So even if you wanted to start that podcast or whatever you wanted to do, it's up to you to put that into play. You got to just cut your phone on now, because like we say, you can use the Instagram now. They got it
Yep.
where man, you can do more than one. Like you can get up to 3 people on it now.
Yep. They got the clubhouse. They got the
There's so many sources now that just easy. Just cut this mug on and go.
facts. And that's all you gotta do.
Even with the computer, I mean, like, even with the computers and stuff like that, like, I got a relative that he be recording off his phone. And they don't even
Mm-hmm.
sound like it sounds decent too.
Mm.
And he recording off his phone, rapping. Next step he gotta do probably just take it to the studio and go get it mixed or something. So it ain't no excuse, man. It ain't no excuse about nothing nowadays. It's
Facts.
just a matter of if my guess is if you gonna start putting the work in.
And that's where everybody
Because
fall
you
off
gotta
at.
start from somewhere.
Yep. And that's where everybody fall off at is that putting the work in. Like when you not putting the work in,
You just talking.
you just talking. You literally just talking. And then here's the other part around it too. You gotta get everybody around you on one accord. That was probably the one reason, like when I was mashing before, hey, you see me, man, I used to drop like 3 videos a week. And the reason why I was only doing 3 videos a week was because I was out here trying to, I was working, I was
Yeah.
trying to get myself established and stuff like that. And what I started noticing was everybody wasn't on one accord. The relationships I was in, family and stuff like that. Now that I've shown, like my people, them, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, you doing something? You got something going on? You working on something? Boo boo. Now relationships, I ain't found that relationship yet where I feel comfortable enough to where it's just like it's like this. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, maybe down the road, prayerfully, if that's what's meant for me, like
Yeah.
I find that partner because that's another key ingredient. You know what I'm saying? I be telling Hayes about that all the time. That when you got the whole fam supportive, it make a difference because you know what I'm saying. They know, okay, Daddy finna go upstairs or hubby finna go upstairs, or he finna go downstairs, and he finna record, or he finna do what he finna go over such and such studio, or he finna get on her with Zone or whatever. They already know we gonna close the door, we gonna be quiet. You know what I'm saying? The wife might come with a beer or something, or get you a glass of brown or something, and put it on the table for you. Hug and kiss on you before you get on live, and then there you go. They all in the other room doing something else.
Yeah. It make it different though. I feel you know.
Yeah, Hayes laughing. He's like,
It
man,
was.
somebody set up here and broke the whole thing down. And sometimes they might be
I
sitting
don't
there.
want it just in that order. Like, hey, here you go. You finna go on? You set the brown down on the table. You gonna have a good episode that day. Another great episode. Another classic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But you ain't lying though. It makes it easier, but the number one thing we said though, if you're gonna be consistent and the hard work for sure gonna pay off. And then just to like put some more on it, gonna be this. The payoff might not even be you actually making it. Like making it to this big grand level of whatever success. It may be you just being able to do what you do with no hassle.
Exactly. Like,
Meaning, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, if I can pull down 10 grand a month, and at the beginning of the year my bills is paid, my people in them straight, you know what I'm saying, and I could grow from there, like just having 10 bands a month, car paid off, rent paid off, house paid off, bills paid up, and I'm saving the majority of that money because I don't, Big KillZown will be going out everywhere, man. Y'all out here, shooting in kaboom. So I don't like to be out here like that.
He was gonna say he gonna be going everywhere.
I'm just saying, like,
Man, bro, people gotta also kind of decipher what's making it to them and what's success to them. Cause you might be cool with just working your little gig, taking care of your family, and doing whatever your passion is on the side. And you being consistent in doing that, you coming home every day, making sure you doing whatever, man. It could be you building on that car, that old school. You like building up old schools, or you like painting. You like doing arts and crafts, man, when you come home. But trust me, when you do it long enough, you're gonna look up and have a whole room full. Whole floor full of stuff. Because you was consistent for all them years and wasn't even tripping on nothing. Because you're comfortable. But some people do whatever they do though for the main factor of getting rich off of it. Like, ain't no wrong with that neither though. Ain't no wrong. See, man, if we just be on some, man, we ain't finna do nothing to compromise, I guess, our integrity to get to it. Meaning you ain't finna just come on here and just report about any old thing just being messy. Or man, I ain't finna do it neither. I ain't finna come on here to just be messy. Or man, I ain't finna just make music that necessarily I don't like, but I feel like this what's gonna attract people. We could do that stuff, and trust me, other people have done it.
Yep. And
maybe they didn't made it, nigga, they done popped off with it. Maybe they around still, maybe they ain't. But I just know for me, I ain't gonna do it.
You can't.
I ain't gonna do it.
You can't if it go against your character and your code.
Yeah, because I got people that's gonna tell me about it. If I go rapping off like I was El Chapo,
yeah,
you don't think somebody I know gonna be like, boy, you straight lying.
Exactly. See, we got people that's gonna check us though, but see nowadays, man, a lot of these cats don't even be having their checks and balances like that, man. They people just let them do whatever they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they can benefit off of it. Like you don't have them OGs died, and then people don't care after you. Like I remember Trippie Redd, man, they came out and said that, bro, you was not gang banging. Your people them was. Like they exposed and broke it all the way down and said what they said. They was like, bro, you was a nerd. You know what I'm saying? But he was big 1400 and big this, that, and the third, but don't nobody care, man. All they do is they see that red rag, and now he getting all off into the devilish stuff. But at first he was on some I'm gang banging, pistol toting, all of that. But then they came out and was like, nah, bro, you ain't even on that type of time. But
Hey, I
because
can
people
believe
didn't
it.
fit, because people fed into the lie and the music was jamming, they like, oh man, he just an old hater. He ain't even around him no more. Like,
That's how people looked at it.
so that's why you don't have a lot of people. Like, our people would, if I was on there talking about, man, I'm talking blocks. I'm selling stocks. I got Forex and I'm jigging on the block. Like, they'd be like,
Yeah.
man, come on, man. What? Now you probably got the stocks and the Forex, but you ain't got no blocks and blocks. You
I'm
know what
just
I'm saying?
saying.
We got people that's gonna hold us
I just
accountable.
always, since I've been doing it, dog, just always been grounded enough to just rap about the stuff I got or the stuff I just wasn't too far from reality when I rap. My
Exactly.
shit, my shit more reality based than anything than like a fantasy.
Facts.
I think I just seen something with like a Lil Tecca or something on there. One of them, I think he was on Genius or something like that. And
Mm-hmm.
it was breaking down his lyrics, and he was like, "Yeah, I ain't never been over there," or like he said some type of foreign country. I think he was like, "Yeah, I ain't never been over there," or "I ain't got that." So that just let me know that he just saying this stuff because it sounds cool.
Yep. Yep. Or when designer said I got bras in Atlanta,
He
he
ain't
he
never.
he ain't been to Atlanta yet. Like,
Hey,
hey,
and let me bring it to this next one. It say, man, don't let being scared stop you from doing something you really want to do.
all day, man. You can't be afraid. You got to go out here and make it do what it do. You can't be mad at who you offend. You can't be mad at who worried about it. You got to just go for the gusto. You can't be tripping. You can't be worried. You just got to go for it. You just
Because
got
you
to
can't be
do it.
scared, man. Because you can't be scared.
You can't, man. You can't. You just can't.
Because you just said
You,
you can't worry about, man, who you offending. Unless you just want to worry about it. Because sometimes, man, I think, man, I don't too much trip off of that stuff because I feel like the shit I be saying, I don't really offend nobody. I feel like keeping it real. How can you offend keeping it real unless they just don't like your opinion? Or unless you just being like a dickhead and just giving some Charleston White type of answer. I'm just saying.
You know what, man? I got so much respect for dude because he really do be kicking some game.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
Charleston White do, but man, we already see. Cause man, one time, man, we seen the interview with him where he really was talking like really mellow and really just saying how he get the science behind what he doing.
mm-hmm.
That he was just on these interviews talking calm and just talking with some sense when nobody probably be tapping in.
No.
But you gotta get on here sometimes and turn up and act a fool, act all silly and shit, say some wild, crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you get a look like.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Everybody get the
When everybody get to
tripping.
tapping in on you and seeing what you're doing, just like who? Who doing that right now in the media? Let me see who.
I mean, it's a lot of people that be doing it, man.
I'm
I
talking
can't
about
think of no.
recently, dog. Who acting the fool in the media now though? Recently.
I don't think he acting a fool. I think
Who we talking
he
about though? I just want to hear you say the name.
Kwame Brown.
There you go.
Yeah. He
There
ain't
you go.
I don't feel like Kwame acting a fool though. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I don't feel like Kwame is acting a fool. I'm gonna explain to you why. Kwame is responding to the hatred in the like he this is a man that been hated on for so long. And he just got this mouthpiece on him to where
But not to mention though, before the world like really locking in, if you go on his YouTube and search months back, probably some years back, I think he been on her talking.
mm-hmm.
If you go look at his YouTube, man, he been on her talking. So him talking like this ain't nothing new.
Exactly.
Now, what was you gonna say?
He was just he been on there talking, but it's like everybody was he was just cool for real. Like it wasn't no big thing with him for real. Like he was just
Yeah.
cool. he was just it was all good. It was all, it was all love, I guess, until, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't on there saying nothing off the wall, because if he did, we would have found out about it already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We would have been heard. Oh man, dude been on her. He been going in, and he been hating, and he been doing this, and woo, 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 woo. We would have been heard about it. Hey, we would have been heard it, been said something about it.
Man,
Then
Charlemagne gave himself the donkey of the day though behind it. He gave
yeah,
himself
because
the
see,
donkey of the day.
he from there's a difference with Charlemagne though. Charlemagne, he was from this man hood, so you can't be talking all reckless to dudes or whatever, and they from your hood. You can't just be on there just talking like he was talking. Charlemagne was wrong for that, bro. Like you can't talk. He talking about folks, family members and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
knowing he from the town, so and they from the town, and so it's like this is somebody he should have been stepping up and talking up, but because Matt Barnes and them is over there on his network, he felt like he should have stepped in and been like, nah, bro, we not trying to disrespect this man from my city. Woo, woo, woo. Like he should have set the record straight on them, not allow them to say and do whatever they was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's to me,
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of corny to me. That he would sit there and then amp it up and then be like, oh well, but he knew what he was doing. And shout out to Charlemagne, much respect, salute, all that. But he knew what was up. We all knew what was up.
Yeah, I'm just on right now, just looking on his YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, like I said, man, he been doing this a year or two ago, and then man, once you get close till now, you see like you see people tapped in. He dropped a
Mm-hmm.
video now, but that mother got 600 something,
Mm-hmm.
600 something K, because people watch it. But ain't this crazy how man you can turn something like that until now he probably could start him up a podcast and
Yeah.
he can
I
actually
mean,
probably
shoot,
do
you
something
might have,
from there.
man, he gonna get everybody, like I say, man, everybody gonna have that one that pop off and it just blow up. It just explode, and then everybody tapped in on what you doing. You know, everybody will be tapped in. Everybody will be tuned in, front line in it, and everything else.
Yeah, true indeed. Man, name some things that money can't buy to you and your world.
Money can't buy. It's certain things money can't buy, man. Money can't buy you love. Money can't buy you happiness, true happiness. Now it can buy you comfortability. It can stability, comfortability, ease of access, health, and it can't buy nobody back from the dead. So you know what I'm saying? And money can't buy respect neither.
That
You
was one
know,
of mine right there. Respect, loyalty, and knowledge.
exactly. Well, you could buy knowledge though, but you can't buy loyalty and respect. You know,
And I feel like money can't buy time neither.
that too. That too.
Yeah. But it can't for sure buy it can't buy my respect and it ain't gonna and you can't buy me. Goddamn me. You ain't gonna make me
Mhm.
sacrifice me for no money. Sacrifice.
Exactly.
Just like we said about with like you I ain't doing nothing that's gonna sacrifice my integrity for no money.
Facts.
But yeah, can't buy you love, can't buy you respect, can't buy you time. I think it just buy you the only thing money gonna really get you is just man the materialistic things.
Yeah.
I
For
mean, and
sure.
that's cool too. I mean, I ain't against that neither.
Yeah.
I ain't against that neither, but it just becomes something, man, when you let it, I guess, control you
Yeah.
in a way that it becomes devilish,
Mm-hmm.
because you know that things that people will do for it,
Mm-hmm.
or you know how people will act over that shit, man. Like, man, you'll fall out, man, over some people that you've been friends with forever over some money, like. So I just
You
thought,
ain't
man,
lying, Hayes.
Hey, I just wanted to ask. The days of things, man, money can't buy you, man.
For sure.
Man, what about you, man? What you think about Drake, man, receiving the Artist of the Decade, though, man? At the Billboard.
He deserved it, man, because when you put down that type of amount of work, and he got a
He
team
came out
around
there.
him. He came out swinging. Like when I remember I was in school and I heard Replacement Girl for the first time.
Yeah.
And that was because Trey Songz was putting him out there.
Yeah.
And
Trey Songz, low key, done helped a couple cats.
Yeah, he did. But like when he put that Replacement Girl out, and bruh, I would just remember I used to run up on girls like, well, when I had broke up with my girlfriend, that song had came out. I had my first little girlfriend in high school, so I'd be up in there. This one is for you, girl. No, like I'd be up in there because I can hit that little note right there. I can hit that little note. I used to be up in there. Yeah, all on you.
He deserves it. That's
Boy,
like you
I'm
said,
trying to tell
ever
you,
since he came out, bro.
he just been hitting over and over and over again. Did I tell you about that time, bro? Drake had his soul knocking, bro. And I told this story before. But Drake, man, we was at the Super Jam, me and my nephew Sean Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Sean Ferrari, 488 Music, Ear Drummers. You know, salute. But you know what I'm saying? Like we was at the concert and Drake picked all these girls out of the crowd. This was him and Trey Songz. They was like kissing on their fans. Basically, they would find out if the girl was grown, and they would bring them up there to the stage, and they would kiss them, and the girl would fall out and faint and scream and do all of that. So he gonna pick all these, like this one caramel chick, 2, 3 red bones, a brown skinned chick, and a chick of dark skinned chick way in the back. It might have been the radio, but so he picks the one girl. He on stage. He asks her how old she is, and he asks to see her ID. Take it out. He look at it, and he was singing. What was this song that he had? He had this slow song. I'm trying to remember which. It was one of them little slow songs he had.
Mm-hmm.
And so he starts. He kisses the girl, and the dude that was with the dark skinned chick, and her and all her goons start running me. I just start feeling, I'm like, why am I going down? Like these dudes running in the back of us, pushing and shoving folks out. Boy, I never felt this violated in my life. I just felt I was going down. Like, you know how Quarantine said, I think I'm going down. You know, he said, you know, I can't help myself. Like, yeah, and then I seen him get swept up, Rory throwing bowls on him. They like sweep him up off of the ground. And I'm like, man, and then I look up, man, I go down there, I start pushing cats out the way. I grabbed this one dude by his shirt collar, and the security guard saw it and kind of looked up. I'm like, where my brother at? Where he at? And I'm like, where he at? Where he at? And the dude, I'm talking about the dude, I never seen a man that scared in my life, because I was about to haul off and just beat his face in. Because I'm like, bro, why is y'all even doing this? So then he tapped me on my shoulder. I turn around, cock back. I say, oh, bro, my bad, bro. The security guard started laughing. So I said, hey, man, just stay right here in front of me. I put my arm around him, and we was just standing back in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? He was over there taking with some gals or whatever, and they got stomped on. I'm talking about they stepped on them to get, all because Drake. All because Drake picked the little red bone out the crowd in the front and kissed on her. Like he brought it back there. Like, you remember the massage parlor scene in Rush Hour 2 when they opened up the door? That's how he had to go pick one of the girls to go. They all, I guess, got to meet him, but the prize was to be on stage with him. So, but it's like, if you met him and got a picture taken, why you even tripping?
Yeah.
Or unless they didn't get to meet him, and then that was, you know.
You say this was dudes and girls, huh?
No, this was just girls. This was the dude. It was her little posse that they were trying to storm the stage when it happened.
And then they end up trampling over the bro.
Yeah, man.
That's deep. That's deep, my brother.
That's my you ain't lying moment on
Oh, you done threw
that.
one in there. You just snuck one in there real quick.
But shout out to Drake though, man. He deserved it,
What was
man. And
y'all at now?
we was at the amphitheater for the Super Jam.
Boy, that probably was, boy, that was many moons ago.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I can't believe it been 10 years, bro.
Well, believe it, boy. That's why he got the decade, the artist of the decade, man.
Yeah.
His boy got so many hits and he ain't missing, man. It's like whatever he put out, he can't do no wrong.
For real.
I don't know, man. What's some
His
things,
miss is
man?
going gold.
Yeah. You say who?
His miss is
His,
going
his
gold.
misses even go gold. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
man, I sure was gonna say too, man. Even them ghostwriting, like man, allegations, like that's gone. Like I think people
I don't
just
even think, man, I'm gonna say this, and everybody gonna be mad at me, but I'm gonna say this. I feel like he was having his partners right for him because he know that it's giving your partners a job. It's not like Drake ain't got the bars and ain't got the hits or whatever. It's letting your partners get in on it because the
yeah,
first couple of albums, you could tell that he wrote all of it. You know what I'm saying? The first couple of mixtapes, he wrote all of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He knows, like, he can freestyle.
man,
Yeah,
he
I know
cold.
Flex be
I
trying to
think
kill him.
I think really what he did with that was he was the first of his kind to actually come out like that, and people like had to accept it due to the fact of how raw everything else was, like how dope everything else was around him. It's like he was the
Mhm.
first of his kind. Well, not like the first of his kind, but he like kind of broke that door and that ceiling for people to understand. Like, hey, yeah, I got people writing for me, but I also can write for myself. I can write for other people, and the
Yeah.
production hard. Everything else is hard around.
Yep. And on top of that, like I said, he put his homies in the game. Like what's the boy name? Party Next Door.
You can write with that boy though.
What's his name?
Write with him, zone.
Who?
They need to make it right with Quentin Miller.
Oh
They
yeah, they do need to make it right and quit. I might make a tweet
done
because
ended that boy, man. And that dude,
I mean
he
he's
was
still
cold.
doing his thing. He's still an
He
artist.
cold though. He cold.
He got paid off of it. I feel like maybe publicly he might still be whatever, but he's still getting
Publicly,
paid.
they need to come. If publicly, like we said on, I think our last one, publicly, if Drake and Meek can make up, they should have publicly, did something
Apologize
for
to
old
dude.
boy, yeah, to Quentin, because he really was like like they was punking on him and stuff.
And he stayed loyal to Drake. He didn't say nothing bad about the
Yeah,
dude
right. He sure didn't. He
till he
sure
got
didn't.
jumped. And they
Well,
jumped him
shout out
so
to
bad
Quentin,
to
man.
where now he got a
Shout out.
prosthetic leg.
That wasn't from that dude. That was that wasn't from that, man. I think that was from something else. But shout out to him though, man, because he
Yeah.
talented. He talented. Man, and what's some things you do, man, to keep staying strong in the mind, body, and spirit?
Well, you already know I be out here. I pray. Um, I'm getting back into reading more. Like I just got a gang of library books. I'm about to start cracking them bugs open, start reading, start writing more. Um, Walking, getting ready to start exercising again and being consistent in that. And just taking time, man. Like sometimes I go, like after I do all of that, man, sometimes, man, I just ride. Like, where I go, my happy place or my peaceful place, the South Side.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I go over there, man. It's just something about that vibe over on the South Side. Like
Southside got that raw vibe here.
like,
It's
and I
vintage
just
over there. Man, we can go so many ways on that Southside, man. I like the
like
Southside.
from Forest Park on down. Like I go over there and just it's certain areas, like what I'm saying. You go outside, like when you go to Art Hill and you looking over the fountain or whatever. You looking over like you in certain parts of like the highway where you can
And the
see
South
like
Side is always artistic over there. Like it's real artsy over there. Like it's a lot of little stuff over there, man.
the houses and stuff, the
Yeah,
way they built.
yeah.
The different area, even I say South County, like it sits on, the South County is like really on them hills over there because it sits kind of up above the river. You know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
being over there and being off the highway over there, I had a home girl that, used to live over there. And I just was like, man, this is so peaceful because it's so open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas on the north, we kind of like,
Right on top of each other.
we right on top of each other. And then it's places on the north just kind of, but it feels more congested over here. Like more people living over here now than, you know what I'm saying, than it have ever been on the north. You know what I'm saying? Like it feel, and then even in the west, like you go out west, you know what I'm saying? You hit over there at Wellston, like even though it's in the city, it feel like its own little where you city got its own little vibe. And you know what I'm saying? The north really, I feel like the north and North County is really like the city to me, whereas like South City, South County is like the county, West
Yeah,
County
but that's
is
what
like
it transformed into now, though.
yeah. I mean, it had changed over the year, but it's still that feeling. Like when I go off of Hampton, bro, over there by Forest Park, off of by the zoo, like it's something about that area. Like I left over from, well, no, I ain't gonna say who it was, but you know who it is. I left over.
That boy said, I left.
Yeah, I was
He
just
thought he
like,
was on the
man,
phone, y'all.
the vibe was just like it was just crazy because I'm over
Just
there.
liking
The you see the lights over there, bro. If you park on that, like if you over there off of the Courtesy Diner, or if you on that McDonald's lot and you looking all across the highway, just the way it's laid out, the train tracks and the, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, like, it's just a different little vibe. Like it make you, it feel like when I be riding through there, hey, like it make you feel a whole different type of way. It's like a euphoric feeling just
That's
being
what
over
I'm
there.
saying, man. That South Side, man, they got a different feel out here. That's South. I was gonna
Mhm.
say, man, I pray for sure, but as far as man, mind and body, that's something I gotta get into. I ain't gonna sit up here in front and tell nobody else no advice I ain't even doing. But as far as spirit go, yeah, I feel like I'm in tune with that. But my body and my mind, I'm in tune with the mind. I would say because I do like I watch and I do read a little bit, but I don't read as much as I need to. And body wise, I ain't working out like how man I need to, but it's coming though. Trust me,
Mhm.
coming. But to just give a reply back, the same thing I would tell myself is I need to read more and I need to start exercising more and praying more. With the
Mhm. Mhm. And you get there, just getting everybody in the groove, and like what I used to do was I go to church. This before the quarantine. I go to church and I leave church and I go walking Forest Park. So I be able to just sit and meditate on the word in the sermon I just heard. And then, you know what I'm saying, I walk around, then I from over there, then I go get something, go to that gramophone, go on
mm-hmm.
down there to that you know what I'm saying, to that gramophone, to the Grove, and then um after that, man, I might, go on home, or shoot, I don't know what I do after that, man. It's up. Might back in the day, I might hit the east side, um yeah, I might hit that, or I might hit the club, or I might hit a movie or something, or I go home or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
man, that boy J. Cole, man, that boy first week numbers, man. He blew him out the water, didn't he?
and yeah, man, almost 300,000.
Yeah.
I sure been
Yeah.
listening to it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he blew him out the water with that one. And that's somebody like we say that's moving in silence and just pop out only when it's time
Mm-hmm.
and make some big moves. Zone, man, you straight predicted. You predicted this one. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. You predicted on the last one, man. Now don't let me go get the clip on him and show him that you said KillZown Jones, y'all said out of his own mouth that Soulja Boy and Bow Wow was gonna do the verse.
I told you, because Romeo ain't got number 5 hits. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we love Romeo, but Romeo only
Yeah.
ain't got like 5 hits, bro. Like, to be
Yeah, for
real.
sure.
Like,
Compared to Soulja Boy, yeah, he ain't got no hits compared to
he
Soulja.
wasn't putting music out like that. And then, like,
He didn't have to though, because he was all like Romeo was already gifted what he was. I ain't trying to take nothing from him, but I'm just saying his daddy was already Master P, so that there alone, you know what I'm saying, you was already ushered into a game a certain way.
but you
You was
know what
already
though?
ushered into the game.
He did have some songs though that he was getting ready because he had
Bow Wow really had to get it out the mud.
I ain't gonna say Bow Wow got it out the mud.
He
Like, I think
did, man. His mama done wasn't.
no, I can't
Bow
say
Wow
that.
had to get put on
Bow
stage
Wow.
because his mama wanted him to rap in front of Dre now.
I mean, they wasn't necessarily getting it. I'm gonna say this is what we got to change getting it out the
Well,
mud.
man, you don't know what happened before he got there. So that's what I'm saying, because evidently he had to be rapping before he got there. It wasn't just like
No,
that
I'm
day.
saying, listen,
They just said, yeah, go rap that day.
No, but I'm saying like, yeah, Bow Wow was in love with the music and stuff like that. But I'm saying, as far as getting it out the mud, because he got into that opera. Because real talk, we know
Mind you, Bow
how.
Wow still in his early 30s too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just say this: Bow Wow had probably the charisma. He had that look. He was probably popular. He was a little cute kid. Everybody liked. Um, and he had an interest in doing the music. But I'm gonna just be
Yeah,
real with you. Bow Wow's one of them dudes that was getting written for. The Snoops, the
yeah,
Jermaine Dupris, the Brat, T.I. Like,
true.
he, and once
But
he
what's wrong
broke,
with that, man? And then we just say Drake got then blew that
I
off
mean,
the
it's different
then
from
blew the
Drake
lid off
because
that.
no, because Drake got blew out of proportion over a female, bro, and that was he
No,
told
I'm
me
saying the
certain,
fact that he had writers. I ain't talking about
but
why,
he got
he got
Drake
writers.
having writers is the only reason why Drake has writers to put all his homeboys on and make sure they eat. Like Drake has
And it
writers.
makes for good music because he never like if you listen to all his albums, like he never repeating some of the same. Like he
That's
just
what I'm
always
saying. So, but it's different to where you have to rely on a writer. Where is Drake just put his homeboys on? Bow Wow music went down the drain when he didn't have no writers, and Soulja Boy really got it out the mud. Let's be real. He was the first rapper on YouTube. This man was making 250,000. He didn't have that story of where his mama and them had to go and I mean he was doing a talent show. I ain't gonna just say all of it, but his mama got a chance to get around Dre and them. However she did that, you know what I'm saying? Respect, peace to, Bow Wow, his mama and them. But his mama did say that she was hanging out with them, doing whatever she had to do to get him into that position to where he was on Doggy Style. He was on,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, them early albums and stuff like that. What Soulja Boy created from his own buzz. He didn't have no, even with Drake. Drake had a cosign. He had Jay Prince that brought him the game, who brought him to Jay Prince, that brought him to Lil Wayne to put him out there. He was making noise. Trey Songz put him on the song, did his song for his tape in the video. Let's be for real. Soulja Boy was in the middle of Batesville, Mississippi, with a computer that he couldn't turn off because he was gonna lose all his files. Like he had a computer that was on. He said for 5 years, like they never bought a computer. Like
Wow.
he was making 25,000 a show, but he was taking care of his family members and making sure he had, they had
Mhm.
everything they needed. They had a manager, Miami Mike, but he was the one getting on doing them songs back to back to back, recording them songs in that little room that you see on like his early on his like if you go all the way back to the beginning, you'll see him in that little living room doing
Wasn't
his
they beefing at
dance.
one point?
Man, they was, but I think that was some manufactured beef. That was because Bow Wow was falling off and he needed somebody to go up against to where, because he already spazzed out on Jermaine Dupri and T.I. So, but Soulja was selling out shows around the country just on social media, bro. Like, he didn't went back and started looking for it. I'm telling you. Soulja
Nah,
Boy
man, they
really
got a
on the
song together though
move.
called "Get Money" though.
Who?
Soulja Boy and Bow Wow. They got a song together called "Get Money." They came out almost about 9 years ago or so.
Oh, that's before they did Marco Polo.
Yeah, this came out
Yeah,
2011.
yeah, he over there playing
No,
it.
we ain't trying to have to get put down. I ain't playing
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, they'll come back. Yeah, they'll come
No,
crank
but
that
trust me,
copyright
everything
strike.
finna go up. Everything finna go up for them, man, after the verses anyway.
Oh yeah, and he definitely
Everybody
gonna be
finna
on
go
the
back and go
tour.
research. Everybody finna go research and
Yeah,
listen to these old songs.
yeah.
But when Bow Wow, I think Romeo had just recently got asked about it, remember? And then I think that the way Romeo kind of responded to it, because Bow Wow was like, man, if you want this smoke, man, you can get it. But Romeo responded all seriously. Like, dude, everybody is serious, man. You know this dude ain't for real about Bow Wow took it to fighting and all. I mean, man, Romeo took it to a celebrity boxing match. Like, man, everybody, you going too
I
far.
would pay to see that, man. I would pay to see that.
For what, man? They going too far. Ain't even no problem, man. Bow Wow just trying
I
to keep it
love
all
it.
in the good spirits of man, you know, just the entertainment and just the fact that, like I told you, them was the only two cats from that era that was young. Now you got a lot of young cats in the game.
Man,
Soulja Boy was the next young one I think that spawned out of that from Bow Wow, Romeo. Soulja Boy kind of came in and he ushered in the new with the dance music and all that.
man, Soulja Boy had it on lock. Hey, it's from back in
So
the
we
like,
shall see who gonna win still, because I already know, because on the last episode you was riding for Soulja Boy anyway.
look, Big
You
Soulja.
made a
Look, man,
playlist on the last one just naming songs off the top of your head, dog. I was like, this dude, man, you
bruh.
know this stuff already.
I'm trying, and I like Bow Wow too, man, because I used to be trying to get what was it? I was out there yelling what was I finna say? I was up there telling girls, let me hold you down. You know, I was on there. I was on there, boy. I was saying it like, what, I don't even remember how let's get down. Like, I was on the way, bro. I was on the way. I was up there
You was on
doing
both
my
ways,
stuff
but it
like
just
that.
you
I
was
was
messing with
doing
Soulja Boy a little harder.
Soulja because Soulja had, bro. Like the thing with Soulja, the thing with him was it was just the fact that he was the one. He was the prototype of everything that we doing right now, and he did it his way. Like I said, bro, it's just like when you look back at what he did and all that he accomplished and
Yeah,
everything else
a
like
lot
that.
of Bow Wow hits come from when he was actually like a kid.
Yeah, but Soulja Boy
Yeah,
did it damn near at a as a grown ass man. You
as
know what
a
I'm saying?
teenager,
Yeah. So it's
Bow
just
Wow was
like
a kid when he had most of his hits.
basically,
Yeah,
like you know, basically it's like only thing I could knock Soulja Boy for was he didn't stay consistent like he did at the beginning. Because Soulja Boy was like at the very, I'm talking about the very, very, very beginning was super duper consistent. Like
yeah,
he was super duper. I'm talking about super duper consistent. Like he was just. I'm talking about, bruh, just knew like every he was like he was just dropping them. He was just dropping them. He
yeah.
was dropping them joint like, and then for some reason, somewhere along the line, like after the third album, he kind of just
You think it
he
went
just
on
started
down here?
he just started going. Now, I mean, he was just like I don't know what it was. It was just like he just started doing what he felt like doing. You know, like he just did whatever he wanted to do, and it's cool because
But it wasn't that same quality though, man.
no, it wouldn't.
It wasn't that same quality that you was used to.
Exactly. Because
It
I remember,
wasn't.
man.
It
I
wasn't.
remember.
But
I
now
remember.
but now he coming back, and hopefully after this versus, they prove what they've been trying to prove.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Basically.
Hopefully, bro. It's another
Yeah.
one, man. It's another classic one.
It's another classic one, man.
You Ain't Lying podcast, man. And man, I want to still thank everybody, man, still coming back with us every Wednesday, tapping in with us every Wednesday at 6, man. Look, I thank y'all straight up and keep on coming back. As y'all know, You Ain't Lying podcast, where we giving y'all that barbershop talk. Where we sitting here just giving y'all that real spill. You hear me? Look, that boy. But yeah, man, y'all know the vibes, man. And subscribe to the channel, man. Like, share. Hey, y'all can follow me on socials, man. CMW Hayes, DJ KillZown Jones.
You know, we gotta show the birds off to him, man.
Oh yeah, facts, man. And it's gonna be out there. So if y'all want some now, y'all can go down in the chat, go down in the comments, leave y'all size of whatever color y'all want, and wherever we need to ship it to. Facts.
Yep. And make sure y'all go to jadalgaming.com. Shout out L Streets.
L Streets.
You know what I'm saying? And look, you got the world's first gaming headset / Bluetooth headphones. The world's first, right here. First light up LEDs too. I ain't gonna cut it on because it'll mess up it'll try to find the phone. But yeah, y'all know what time it is, man.
Yeah.
You know, and if y'all want some of the KillZown merch, y'all know where to come holler and get that too. We got that. But if You Ain't Lying podcast, y'all make sure y'all do exactly what he said. And we got some more to come too, man. So y'all make sure. Oh, and y'all better make sure y'all go get that chill break, that offer that matching. That offering games for a change, you know what I'm saying? And y'all already know what time it is with us, man. You got anything else? Hey, we gonna close it out.
Hey, brother, they know what it is with us, man. Just meet us right back here at same time, same place next Wednesday, man. I'm your host, CMW Hayes. That's my dog, my co-host, DJ KillZown Jones, man. You got something to say? Because if not, you know I'm gonna say it.
Man, they already know, man. Beast of Biz Podcast Network. We going to the moon, like Dogecoin. We going to the moon. You know what I'm saying?
And on Sunday, don't forget.
Actually, no. On Saturday, new day, same time. So this how it's gonna go. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Time. You Ain't Lying. Thursday, 6 p.m. Central Time. You gonna get a KillZown interview. Friday, 9 p.m. Central Time, you're going to get Beast and Biz Podcast. And on Saturday at 6 p.m., you're going to get a new episode of Tales of a Simp. So we locked and loaded. You got your weekends, get your weekend started right here with us, man. We're going to take you through all the way to
Don't forget though to tell them it's on the Beast and Biz Podcast Network, which you can
Beast
find
and Biz Podcast Network to the moon.
Which you can find on YouTube, DJ KillZown Jones. YouTube channel.
And coming soon to all, y'all better get ready, man. We coming to all major podcasts and services, man. So y'all gonna start seeing them everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Wherever you get your pods at.
Exactly. Wherever you get them at.
Wherever you listen to your pod at, rather, we should say.
Exactly. So y'all make sure y'all get ready, man, because we finna take it over for the 21 and 22. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say the 19 and the 20, but it's already paid.
Yeah, we moving forward with it.
Yes,
bro,
sir.
I appreciate you, bro. Hey, y'all, man, come back same time, same place, man. You Ain't Lying podcast, and we out.
Peace.
Stats say I'm losing, but do they love me or they hate me? That shit get confusing. Used to show up all the time to support folks, but then I had to fall back like Autumn Hayes.
Because you may have something that people can never have. A motherfucker have more money than you. They can have more houses, cars, whatever the fuck. They can have whatever. And they think that's supposed to make them be better than you.
Yeah. CMW Hayes. Keep it with me. Yeah. For the fam, 87 ETV. Talk business with me, know I've been the G. Up early and I'm gonna sleep late. Just so I can go for mine and get. know I say it from my chest, I rep the Midwest. Niggas be acting like they tough, we not into that. I front the liquor store, serving with the pack, eating a box of rice. Know I got the strap. But them old schools clean like a new ball. Standing tall like the arch, I ain't finna fall. Used to be on Hall Street, they used to race cars. Cops come speed off, we ain't getting caught. From an era where clock chasing